Ciao. So I'm just back from my short episode in Italy. I was back for some family reason, and now I'm back in Sweden, as you can see. And while I was there, I was actually having a thought that I felt like I wanted to share here, and then I will write a bit more, or at least I will try to organize a bit more my thoughts in the Substack article. And it all started with nail polish, earrings, and the beauty of colors, which said like this is a bit confusing. I mean, it might not make that much sense for you, but let me walk you through this, and let me get to the point of the story while you can actually understand what I mean. To do that, I need to give you a bit of a context, which is 4 years ago mostly. My sister, she, for I would say the very first time, she expressed herself in a way that I didn't have the opportunity to see in her, and she was completely honest. She was completely open with us, and in that occasion, she told us that she was not feeling good in the body that she was looking in the mirror, and she was not confident with what with her gender, and I mean it was a revelation, kind of anticipated, but in some way for us it was a shocking experience, but not in the way you might think. I mean, it was not because of what she was saying, but it was because she was 14 by then. Now she's about to turn 18, and it was, in one hand, so surprising that 14 years old could manage such, conversation. I mean, such a confidence even in us, and to be ready to open to us. That was so meaningful, and at the same time it was so crazy because all of us in some way felt that coming out as something like moving in ourselves, like for what regards myself. While she was talking, I thought like I want to stay close to her as much as possible, not in a protective way, or of the way you're saying that I need to protect her because I don't trust her. I mean, I fully trust her, so I know that she can handle whatever she wants. But that means that I want to be her, be there for her, be the brother that she deserves. And at the same time, she was so moving, and that actually made me realize a lot of myself as well. She made me realize a lot of the beauty of expressions, the beauty of finding yourself, the beauty of accepting yourself. And that's something crazy if you think that someone at 14 was telling and was teaching to someone. I was maybe 24 back then or something like that. And it was amazing. And I mean, everyone in the family had his own revelation. And a very similar story happened to my brother. That at some point, I don't know how, I mean, he will never admit that he was inspired by my sister, but he got the earrings, and for us, he was all. I mean, he is the cool guy in the family, so for us, it was just being even coolest. But that happened right after my sister coming out. So by then, him was like accepting to do this like brave step towards expressing himself, and for me it was at the same time very moving, and it was so inspiring as well, because I always had kind of an issue with the earrings. I mean, not an issue itself. I always loved earrings and loved people with earrings. I love how it looks, and now I have them, but just because I was inspired by him. And And that because when I was a kid, my father, one of the last sentences that I remember of him, because then he left, it was that earrings are not for men. And I lived with that thought, thinking that was mine, or at least to considering it like true or truth, without contesting. I mean, without having the chance to find my own truth. And when I saw my brother, then I was like, well, I can actually be like my brother. And by then, my brother was like 16, 17, and he was teaching me something. And that was beautiful. And yeah, you might have noticed that I have nail polish now. And that's another thing about nail polish that, I mean, you might remember that I said it at the beginning. Because when I was a kid, my mom used to be a beautist, and she used to train manicure and pedicure on me, on us in general. And for me, that was like a moment that I was sharing with her. For me, it was a moment of peace, of connection with her. And while I was growing up, then my sister joined us, and it was like, and then my brother, and it was like an activity that we were doing all together until the point that I had to leave and I moved in Sweden, and that stopped happening. But you understand that for me, that moment would mean, being together, being honest, no screens, no phones, it was just us. For me, it was like a ritual. And then I always hid that part. And I always thought, yeah, but nail polishing is not for men, And then it was until I saw my sister being so brave and so open and so honest, and that courage inspired me to the point that I said, okay, I want to be a bit brave as well, just a tiny bit, just a piece, a small amount of what my sister is managing to, but I wanted to do. And then I said, okay, I will try. And 1 year ago, I for the first time, I just applied some, and I went to work. And I was so afraid to not be understood or to be judged. And I cannot hide that actually it happened, that someone stopped me and asked me while I was like, had color on my nails. Yeah, why was that and what for? And by then I didn't know how to explain that. I didn't know what to say, and still cannot say, other than joking around and saying, I don't know, like blue it's for men, so okay, so joking around this way, just like a protective way. But I don't know what else to say. If not that, maybe what I'm saying now, that it is because this way I carry my mom and my sister and my family with me. And yeah, and then I mean the whole point, to wrap up, it's accepting myself, accepting yourself. Maybe if you're watching this video, maybe you can relate to this. And then I'm so happy of this, about what I was saying at the beginning, the beauty of colors. Because when people used to ask me what is your favorite color, I always used to say that it was black and white. This beauty and this elegance of white and this absoluteness of black. And for me, it was always very tempting. It was very interesting, so intriguing. So I felt like those were my favorite colors. But then I realized that, I mean, those are not my favorite colors. I mean, like now I would say that lila is my favorite color, because that's a beautiful color, and that's a color actually. It's not a non-color like black and white. And I'm the way I can now express myself, the way I can feel free to be myself, and it's only because of my sister and brothers. It's only thanks to them, and I just wanted to thank them and to carry them with me by doing this. And the same for earrings actually. While I was in Italy last December, I decided to break my father rules, and then we all went together to get the earrings. My brother already had one, but then there was my girlfriend that had the piercing, and with my sister we did our own firsts. and it was beautiful. It is something that I will always carry with me. It is all something that it is timeless. It's forever, and now I'm so happy to bring those memories with me, to bring this, you can call it accessories with me, but at the same time I'm bringing those moments and those emotions with me because of that. And I'm happy that I can look myself at the mirror and like myself a bit more, and I hope my sister does as well. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Actually, it's kind of a. I hope that I managed to wrap around. I mean, to explain myself. It's a bit of a complex topic to address. I hope I hadn't said anything wrong, and or at least I haven't expressed myself in a way that I could offend someone. In that case, I might just have, used the wrong words. But just because you need to consider that I'm translating from Italian to English. I mean, I'm trying to do my best. But yeah, I mean, the whole point was just sharing this journey and the realization of the beauty of colors as well with you all. Be vulnerable, but be intentional, because that's what I want to do now, and that's what I care about now, what I want to do. So if you managed to this point, thank you. I hope I got you a bit kind of a picture, and you understood the story from the intro. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Maybe if you want, you can hit subscribe, and both to the YouTube and to the Substack, where you will see the full article. Thank you. Hi.